Hey, I'm Gleason.
And this is RyGuy.
And we're here at Artscape 2015.
Now, Artscape is the largest free art festival in the entire country. It has artists, performers, artisans, designers, all kinds of really talented people, and really amazing work.
But that's not why we're here today.
Oh no, not at all.
I'm getting way too tan. We're gonna go inside and check out Gamescape.
Gamescape is a subset of Artscape, Artscape being Baltimore's largest free arts festival. It's actually the nation's largest free arts festival. It happens to take place here in Baltimore. And Gamescape is a subset of that art festival. It's dedicated to video games and more specifically indie game development. Pure Bang Studios is headed by Ben Walsh. They put together a lineup of indie game developers to show here at Gamescape, and MAGfest comes in to augment their efforts by providing some additional entertainment that, unlike them, we didn't work hard to put together. We just collected it from other people.
So this is Mud. It is a fantasy sandbox game that we've been working on. A team of 6 people at Pure Bang Games. So we've been spending the last 9 months getting it ready just to kind of show here at Gamescape. Well, so what we're trying to do is solve the problem with Minecraft, which is that you build stuff, but the world doesn't react to what you build. So in Mud, when you build a town, villagers will move in. Animals need to eat, so if you get rid of their food source, they'll starve. So wolves right now hunt sheep. It actually leads to really funny things happening where you see sheep, running through the woods and you're like, why is that sheep running? And then you see a pack of wolves chasing it, so it's pretty cool.
So this is called Volleyball. It's a mix between volleyball, baseball, karate, and Pong. Currently the hardware that it uses is the Kinect V2, the Leap Motion, and the Oculus Rift DK2. What you got to do is smash the colored balls into the same colored walls. If you do that, you get a point. Otherwise, the pitcher gets a point, and you play until the end of the song. It's been years of working with both technologies, both the Kinect and the Oculus Rift, and I always wanted to kind of combine them such that the Kinect is tracking your skeleton, and then you put an Oculus Rift on the head and see what it looked like. And that has some really cool functionality to be able to see your hands. And then I just kind of thought it might be fun to swat at things and smash them in a given direction.
Your instinct is to just swat.
Right, exactly. So then you're like, wait, no, I gotta keep it right about here, and once you get it.
I really like taking games into a new space where you're not sitting down, you're not a passive player. I want to make some games that are active experiences, and but I definitely see games trending this way over the next few years.
Well, we have 2 games today. We have a multiplayer tablet game called Circles, and we have a virtual reality game called Mr. Mart. Well, Circles it's sort of like an electronic version of Twister. It goes up to 10 people, and everybody puts their finger in a circle, and then the circles will start to move around the screen. So you have to keep your finger in the circle as long as you can, and it's everybody versus the clock.
Oh, cool.
We just set a record earlier today with 8 people. We lasted for 8 seconds.
Nice. That is the most passive-aggressive game I've ever played.
It's really neat. It'll call you trash. It'll call you garbo.
All right, again, another.
All right. So Mr. Mart, the virtual reality game, uses also the leap motion. So in this game, you as the player work as a customer service agent at a really bad grocery store. And this grocery store is so bad that all the customers are coming to you to return their items. So in order to win or to get more points, you need to get rid of those customers. So to get rid of them, you punch them, you slap them, you can poke them, anything you want. So it's about getting the most points and not getting stressed out. Honestly, we're just trying to think of the most fun game we can think of using the leap motion, using your hands. We found out that destruction is actually more fun to people than building or anything too intricate. So, punching, violence, it's a friendly violence. So I think that's more fun for everybody.
My name is Tony Powell with Philosoplay, and what we're doing, we're an indie game community located in the Baltimore, Maryland area. We're building our first video game called That Rock, Paper, Scissors game, and it's basically a game about chasing one player but avoiding the other. So if you're a rock, you have to smash into scissors but avoid paper. It's all in the arena, top down and stuff. It's all about reflexes. The interesting thing about playing the game is your mind is going to be going between two primary states, fight or flight. So you're either chasing somebody or you're running away. And stuff, you know? Watch out, no! Come here, gotcha, finally. 1 minute, 5 seconds left. It's fantastic. I mean, making video games has been my life since I was 17 years old. I absolutely loved it. And the only thing I love just as much as that is showing off and stuff, you know, like, so it's like a big double whammy and stuff, you know. It's like I work on the game for probably 18 hours a day or so, 16 to 18 hour days. And the only chances I get to get away from the computer is to get to come to these events and stuff and see people look at my work and tell me what they think about it. Rock wins!
Well played, well played.
Thanks so much for playing.
I'm Craig Stevenson from Pixelbot Games, and we're showing off Canary. It started actually as a school project. I went to school up at Drexel in Philadelphia, and we did an experimental thing with game design where they would give us a theme, and so the theme was light, and I thought of the idea of energy conservation, and so the character sort of developed from there as this light robot where he's put in these situations where he's afraid of he encounters all these aliens that are afraid of the light, and you have to sort of have this defensive combat. So you're not actually shooting anything or blowing anything up. You're hurting them to get away from you.
You want to get rid of my overpowered one?
Well, you know.
First challenge.
It doesn't look as good.
All right, well, we're a group of students from UMBC. Group of 4 of us made this game called HueBots, which is a puzzle game where you basically control a team of differently colored robots that'll only interact with things that match their color. You kind of have to use that special property to move things around in the level and then get your black and white robot to the finish.
You can make your own levels in the game, so you can challenge. It's almost like a mini engineering system in there.
Well, these 2 people have been here for about half an hour, so it gets pretty addicting apparently. We had some people who were here for maybe an hour, I don't know.
Yeah.
They sit down like, oh, what's this? And then they're stuck there.
I did it!
Yeah,
One down.
probably the hardest level.
All right. It's all smooth sailing from here, right? Okay, so I tap the guy.
Since we've been working on it so long, it's great every so often to get feedback from other people and seeing how much they're enjoying it, and it keeps us working on it and improving it.
And then when people mention things that I've done, it makes me smile. Like, they'll be like, oh, hey, the robot fell asleep. I'm like, I did that. That was me.
So in the industry of game development, you got the AAA studios, the ones who are putting out all the multi-million-dollar productions, and they're designed in such a manner to make as much money as possible. It's not inherently a bad thing. These things make money because they're fun and they're playable. But the indie game development market allows more room for experimentation and not necessarily appeasing the masses. You can make any kind of game you want, and you can release it anywhere you want, and no one can really tell you how to make your game but yourself. Yeah. So it's great both in that it allows for more experimentation from the developer, and also it gives any developer anywhere a chance to make a game without having to go through a major studio to do it.
Cool. It's absolutely beautiful vibes and stuff. And one of the great things about Baltimore is that it's a very community-driven location and stuff, you know? And so everybody has that I'm at home feeling and stuff, even when they're around strangers and stuff, you know, which is awesome. It just feels like home and stuff, like it's downstairs from where I work and stuff, you know what I mean? So it's fantastic. Baltimore is probably my favorite city to showcase the game. I've been in DC and Delaware, New York City, Philadelphia, but Baltimore is definitely where the heart is and stuff, you know?
Gotta represent.
Absolutely do.
All right, Gleason, I think we saw a lot of really good games today.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. It was definitely the Oculus Rift, a lot of good indie games. Mr. Mar was a fun one.
Yeah.
We definitely had a good time.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see a lot of these games kind of grow more popular, and maybe we'll see more next year.
Oh, we definitely will. We definitely will. We'll be back for 2016, so.
All right, well, from Gleason RyGuy, thanks for watching.
Yes, thank you.
It attracts some of the biggest artists, exhibitionists, That's not exhibitionists. Those are the kind of people that take their clothes off. Let's do it again. The entire country. It is artists. Shit, I lost my train of thought. Let's do it again, sorry.
Hi, I'm Gleason.
No, too soon. Not. Sorry, him count us in.
Okay.
Sort of like Unity is
You punched my camera. I am so sorry. Good games, everything. I think that brings us to a close to Gamescape this year.
Good games, good. Oop, 1 second. Let's do that one more time. Yep.